Good morning, dear student. Welcome to this first class. And I hope you are going well in this week. And for today, I'm going to show you some diapositives to start the class. Okay. Okay, as a topic for this class, we have inspirational people. The objectives of this class is to make you will be able to identify and follow instructions and specific information. And also, you will be able to accurately name the new vocabulary words about describing a person and the verb patterns in future and past. You will be able to construct your own sentences using the new vocabulary. Okay. Before I start to explain the topic, I want to play a game to recharge energy, and I need to you do a circle. All of you do a circle, and one of the students I need to put in the center. Okay, the one in the center is the instructor. They need to do instructions. For example, they can he can say stand up if you are using a white shirt. Then the students to use the white shirt stand up. And then, for example, if you use a black shoes, come and replace me. Then the student who use a black shoes or red shoes, wherever, need to be in the center, and so on. So that is the game for this class, and it's very fun when we put in practice. To continue with the class, I will show you to the students a picture about this very famous person. I think everybody knows him, and his name is Lionel Messi. And this time, I will ask the students about what they know when I present this picture to them. Someone says maybe he's a soccer player, he's considered the best of the world, is very, very unique in their technique. He scores many goals, and we need to put attention on what they say. Okay, so for the next activity, we have a little reading. It's like a biography of him, and I asked some students to read it for all the class. Okay. For example, my favorite athlete is Lionel Messi, a soccer football player from Argentina. He plays forward for Barcelona Football Club, and many consider him to be the world's best soccer player, maybe even of all time. You know, to consider the best soccer player of all time, that means he is very good. He's the first player to win the FIFA Golden Ball trophy, awarded to the best player of the year, 4 years in a row. He has set so many scoring records and won so many awards that is totally amazing. He's a very exciting player to watch. You can tell that he loves the game and lives to score goals. He's only 26 years old, so he should play for many more years. He has brown hair and his tall is 1.69 tall. He may not be a giant in height, but he is a giant of a player. Okay, Once we finish to listen the reading, I'm going to pass to the next step. As a teacher, we're going to present a simple talk about simple present, future, and past. And every English verb, action word has a tense to describe when the action occurred. And for instance, a past tense verb shows action that already happened. A present tense verb shows action that is currently happening or ongoing. And a future tense verb shows action that will happen. For example, for past tense, we have, he studied for the test with a friend. And for the present tense, he is studying for the test with a friend. Future tense, he will study for the test with a friend. With this, I want the students understand and see the difference about past tense, present tense, and future tense. For the next activity, I will show them a short video, and then they have to write and pay attention. With this, we are going to practice listening and also writing. So they need to put in their notebook the most important parts of the video. Okay. Now I'm going to show you the video. I need to share. Okay. Okay, here is the video. So pay attention, please.
Help us represent time or actions that occurred in the past, in the present, or will be happening in the future. In today's lesson, we are going to learn about these simple verb tenses. We will learn about the simple past, the simple present, and the simple future. Let's begin. There are three basic tenses of verbs, and this is the past, the present, and the future. They are called the simple tense. In the simple past, the action took place in the past. The action has ended, it happened, and is over. When we talk about the simple past, we talk about a finished action in the past. In the simple present, the action is happening now. And in the simple future, the action will happen at a later time in the future. For most verbs, when you form the simple past, you simply add the suffix ed. And to make the simple future, you add the modal auxiliary will. We are going to look at three examples of verbs that follow the regular conjugations in the simple past, the simple present, and the simple future. Let's look at this verb, grill. We grilled the hamburgers in the past. Simply add ed. We grill our hamburgers. That's in the present. We will grill our hamburgers in the future. Notice the modal verb will is added to form the future. I watched a movie. That's the past. I watch a movie in the present. I will watch a movie. That is in the future. Let's look at one more example, and the verb is dance. They danced in the moonlight, and here again we add ed to make the past. They dance in the moonlight. They will dance in the moonlight, and here we added the modal will. In today's lesson, you learned about the simple tenses of verbs. you learned about the simple past. The simple past is used to represent an action that took place in the past and was completed. It was finished. The simple present represents an action that is occurring now in the present, and the simple future represents an action that will take place in the future but has not yet occurred. Make sure to go back and review the parts of the video that you did not understand, and if you have a question, leave it in the comments below and I'll be sure to answer it. And if you like this lesson, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you will be notified every time I upload.
Okay, the video has finished. I hope you are writing in your notebook the most important parts. Okay. Okay, we're going to continue with the class. I'm going to share you again the diapositives. Okay. So here, I'm going to show you some examples of simple present, simple past, and simple future tense. There are 20 of each one, but I'm going to read just a few. For the simple present, we have it usually rains every day here. We go to a gallery every Sunday. She goes to work by car. In simple past, George came home very late last night. I forgot my wallet. He had a dog last year. And for the simple future, she will see her friend at the weekend. I will read the newspaper when I go to bus station. Tomorrow, the sun will rise at 7 a.m. We're going to replace another time the present simple if any one of the students maybe not right what is about. The present simple is used to express daily routines and habits. Adverbs of frequency such as usually, sometimes, rarely, and so on are often used with the present simple. This tense is often used with the following time expressions, including adverbs of frequency. We have always, usually, sometimes, etc. Every day, on Sundays, Tuesday. For the present simple and positive form, we have a subject, a rule that is subject plus present tense plus object or objects plus time expression. As example, I cook dinner on Fridays and Saturdays. For negative, we have the rule subject plus do does plus not, don't, or doesn't plus verb plus object and plus time expression. As an example, we have they don't often go to Chicago. He doesn't drive to work. And for questions, we have the rule question word plus do or does plus subject plus verb plus subject plus time expression. As examples, we have how often do you play golf? When does she leave for work? For the past simple is used to express that something that happened at past point in time. Remember to always use a past time expression or clear contextual clue when using the past simple. If you do not indicate when something happened, use the present perfect for unspecified past. This tense is often used with the following time expression. Ago, in plus year or month, yesterday, last week, month, or year. And we have the rule subject plus past tense plus object plus time expression. I went to the doctor's yesterday. In the negative form, we have the rule subject plus did plus not, didn't plus verb plus object plus time expression. They didn't join us for a dinner last week. He didn't attend the meeting. And for questions, we have the rule to make this a question word plus did plus subject and plus verb plus object and plus time expression. When did you buy that pullover? How often did you drive to Los Angeles? For future sample, the future with will is used to make future predictions and promises. Often the precise moment the action will occur is unknown or not defined. The future simple is also used to react to situations that happen at the moment. This tense is often used with the following time expressions: soon, next month, next year, week. For this future simple, we have the rule subject plus will plus verb plus object plus time expression. She will give a presentation next week. The negative form, we have subject plus will not, or won't plus verb plus object plus time expression. As an example, she won't help us much with the project. I won't help him with that problem. And for the question word plus will plus subject plus verb plus object plus time expression. Why will they reduce taxes? When will this film end? Okay. Here we have an explanation of simple, present, past, and future. The students need to put attention of these rules to make correctly, to write correctly, to form correctly the past, simple, past, present, and future. So for the next activity, I give them a worksheet, and then they need to write some they need to write something about their favorite person who inspired them. I mean, for example, someone says, for me, in this time that is all about technology and the YouTube is very famous, YouTubers also can be inspirational. But maybe an example is one student tell me that for him, a person who inspired them is another football player, like I don't know, from here the other famous is Ronaldo. I don't know, maybe he can write he is for me a very good player, and also I consider better than others because he puts a lot of effort in what he does. He loves what he does, and he is also a golden ball player. He won a golden ball like Lionel Messi. But for me, I consider better because I want to be like him because he represents to me a person who work very hard for what he want. Okay, that is an example. Then they need to form a pairs, and I give them another another worksheet, and then they need to complete these 10 questions. For example, here we can say the number 10. What do you want? The correct answer is to study. They need to complete this with the answers that are right below of the questions. Okay, when they are finished the worksheet, we are to correct them if exists any error of them, and we are provide feedback to who's not very clear the class. Okay, in here we are practice pronunciation, and also we are going to practice writing. They need to understand the topic and use the correct form to respond the questions. And once we finish that activity, I'm going to write for assessment some phrases on the whiteboard. Like I'm here have three sentences, but we need to put them correctly. For example, in the first one, she cook at the moment. Here is moment. I don't know why it's momento, but here is moment. The correct answer will be she is cooking at the moment. They have a party last Sunday. Last Sunday means that is in past, so the verb need to be in past. The correct answer is they had a party last Sunday. And also the final one is he write this exercise 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago means it's also referred to the past, so the verb write need to be in the past. He wrote this exercise 2 weeks ago is the correct answer. So with this, we are practicing with them and with all the students. I don't know, and for attending this class, for the final part, I will send him to make 5 sentences with simple present, past, and future to as a like assessment to see what they learn in this class. So I think that's all. The final is to thank to my students to put attention, and also congrats to them for the effort that they put in this class. Have a good day, and thank you.